Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at CoreWeave. It is time for another update, and quickly on the long time frame. For any of you who might be new, we have been tracking this idea of a 1-2 setup for over 2 months now. We have been looking and tracking this chart and this exact idea ever since we were somewhere around this area, the beginning of the correction. And I have to say, we did form a pretty nice three-wave structure, especially down here initially, where we even got into the correction, or sorry, the support zone between the $97 down to the $48.5. We found support and we pushed out of the support zone, and yeah, technically this wave 2 has fulfilled all necessary expectations for a consideration that yeah, it would be complete. Now, since we failed to create a very clear ABC structure within this correction, it could still be fine within a WXY. That would be really no problem, but since we failed to do that, I was exploring the idea that maybe the correction is not finished and we had the orange scenario to track a larger movement within the wave C, where this could have been the wave 1 down, and then we were looking for a wave 2 correction to the upside, and then yeah, push lower in a third, fourth and the fifth to complete the wave 2. Now, I provided you this resistance area that goes all the way up to the 78.6% retracement at the $132 level, and we wrestled with it for a few days, but finally yeah, we managed to create a pretty clear break above it. So it isn't necessarily invalidated, because we would actually need to break above this wave B top for that confirmation of the invalidation. But since we had a sustained break here above the 78.6% retracement, I am more inclined to believe that this is a less likely probability scenario than it previously was, when yeah, we were holding below the resistance. We were with a more increased likelihood still looking for the third wave to the downside. Now, with this push to the upside, we also managed to create a possible 5-wave move. It is not necessarily the prettiest interpretation, but it is something we could look forward to. And again, there is always that one bullish scenario that could always surprise us, where it could be a series of 1-2 setups that overall occurred in this area, where now we could somehow manage to turn back up into a very strong and impulsive third wave. But that is always a possibility. It is something we could keep in mind, and we will have a support zone separately for that. But before we get into the shorter time frame, I wanted to mention one more thing in this area, and that is that a break above this wave B top is indeed an invalidation of the orange scenario. So if we manage to break above the $149 level, I would remove the orange scenario from the chart completely. But it is not a confirmation that the third wave has started to the upside. It is still possible for this correction to still turn into a larger ABC pattern, where we could visit even lower prices within the support zone. So what I am really looking for is a clear 5-wave structure normally, where then I could say, okay, we have an additional 1-2 setup, where I would be then looking for a wave 2, and if we manage to hold that support zone, that would be the next level of indication, of confirmation, however you want to call it, that yeah, this correction did complete. We probably completed also this correction within the secondary wave 2, and now we could be looking at the third wave of the third wave to the upside. At the moment, we do not have that, and we really might not even get that on this chart, because what we have really built here is a more choppy structure, where I could count this as a 5-wave move, but really it would be within a diagonal pattern, where this would be a wave 1, this would be a wave 2, then a third wave up, a fourth wave down, and then this as the 5th wave to the upside. And this would also be, yeah, since it is a leading diagonal, as most of the times we are going to track an ABC structure within the wave 1, 3 and 5 as well. And in this case, I could even argue that this entire movement is actually complete, and we did also hold, I don't remember if I provided this support zone as well in one of the videos previously, but I know I tracked it personally. But we did hold here the support zone for a wave 4 in the case of a diagonal structure at the 61.8% retracement, and I could even argue that within this ABC structure, within this fifth wave, it could even be technically complete, where this would be a wave 1, a wave 2, a third wave up, a fourth wave down, and then within this fifth wave to the upside, another ABC structure, where, yeah, everything is fulfilled. I don't need any more waves. The count within this idea is technically complete. And in that sense, I would like to track this within the blue interpretation, and I can provide you a support zone for continuation to the upside in the third wave of the third wave, in between the area at the $115 level down to the $94 level. Now, as long as we stay above the 78.6% retracement, we have a decently high likelihood of managing to still push higher within a third wave. Now, keep in mind, it is a small time frame structure and it is not the prettiest. It can be counted as a 5-wave move, but realistically it could also really be a slightly different structure where, yeah, the probabilities wouldn't necessarily suggest the same likelihood. It isn't the highest quality structure. That is my main point. Now, as I was mentioning, there is always that chance for a highly bullish interpretation, and for that to work out, yeah, I would need to track a series of 1-2 setups here, most likely, and then it could be that this could be another 1-2 setup in this area, and in that case I would allow, or I would look to find support in the area between the $129 level down to the $119 level for direct continuation in the third wave to the upside, where a break below this 78.6% retracement that, yeah, we can use green for would be an indication that, yeah, this is probably within the blue scenario where we have most likely a larger correction. But then there is one more thing that could still happen. It is still early since we formed this top here in this area, and I cannot confirm that it is over. This could still continue to the upside, and what I would really need to break for this to become extremely less likely would be probably this low at the $128 level, or yeah, around that level. And because as long as we hold that, we could still turn out to be into a larger 1-2 here, and then we could look for a third wave, a fourth, and a fifth, and then this structure could still morph into something differently. It wouldn't necessarily be more bullish or really anything. It would really have to be seen to have a more clear interpretation of exactly what would be going on, because right now really anything could happen in that regard. And for now, for those of you who are interested in a closer entry opportunity, I would be focusing on the green support area. For those of you who are interested on a more larger time frame area, I would be focusing on the blue interpretation. And for those of you who are still bearish on the chart, there is still the orange interpretation that is still possible. Not necessarily my favorite scenario anymore, but technically it's still possible. Yeah, then we have the white support zone that, yeah, goes all the way down to the $48.5 level. And for now, there isn't much else to add, so these are the levels, this is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.